I grew up in Greenville. I go to Clemson University. I have 2 siblings, and I guess I model a lot for boutiques, and I did Charleston Wedding Week recently. So.
Yes. So when you look at your closet, what do you think is the clothing item that every woman should own?
A pair of heels.
Is there a particular kind of heel that you really like, or a fashion designer that?
I really like Sam Edelman.
If you could describe yourself in 3 words with your fashion flair and your personality, what would they be?
Definitely bubbly. I have a really outgoing personality. I'm really fast with everything. Like, I'm good at changing in and out of clothes and stuff. And
Do you think a sense of style is something you're born with, or it's something that can be taught?
I feel like it's something you're born with.
What is your, I guess, life motto?
I don't want to say like you only live once, but like I feel like it's something good to live by, because like you're living in the moment. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring, or if you even have a tomorrow.
And what's your favorite social media platform?
I'd say Instagram.
Instagram.
Do you use it daily or Insta stories or?
I do use it daily. Whenever I have shoots and stuff, I'll post like behind the scenes and stuff, and then I'll end up posting a picture from the shoot probably the same day.
What is your favorite modeling job that you've ever booked or experience that you've been given?
I really loved Charleston Wedding Week, just being on the runway and just like all the beautiful wedding gowns I got to wear and stuff. It was just a really great experience, and like meeting all the girls that did the runway. Like, I made some of my best friends during that week. Like, my roommate next year, I'm living with her. I met her in Charleston Wedding Week. So.
Do you prefer print or runway when you're working?
I guess it just depends. I really like runway, but I'm like right at 5'8", so a lot of runway wants you to be a little bit taller. So I get more print than I do runway, but I do like runway a lot.
All right.
That was it.
Okay.
Quick and easy.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Angel. I am from a small town called Belton, South Carolina. It's not far from here. It's about 40 minutes. My dad named me Angel because he said that whenever he got a girl, he would always name her Angel. So I'm hoping I live up to that expectations. It's a little pressure. But on Saturday, almost every Saturday, what I'm most proud of is I have a mentoring group called Angels Elite Model Troupe. And what we basically do almost every Saturday, I teach them how to walk, how to pose, how to brand themselves. But most importantly, what I want them to get out of that is just how to be confident, because none of the girls want to be models professionally, most of them. But I find that if they can take those techniques on the runway, how to be confident, how to slay the runway, you're going to slay the runway of life. And that's just really what I want them to do. And they're middle school to high school girls, and I do it almost every Saturday, and I don't charge them anything. It's just something that I'm really passionate about.
How did you get into modeling?
Well, I just started. I love being in front of the camera. I started off being quite shy, actually, but when I get in front of the camera, it's just like something just clicks and turns. And so I dibbled and dabbed in it when I was in high school, and I even tried out for America's Next Top Model just on a whim when it came to Gaffney, South Carolina. And from there, I paused for a second because it weighs on your confidence sometimes when you don't get the roles, or people are constantly looking at you and nitpicking at things. But I just realized that it's just something that I loved. Even in college, we had a modeling troupe called Verve Modeling Troupe, and it was basically like a cheerleading team, except we modeled. So we did choreography, but it was still like a runway component of it. And I think, honestly, I know God works everything out just perfectly, and it just surprised me that I took those same things that I learned from my modeling troupe in college, and that's what I teach my girls, techniques, just runway techniques and things like that. So that's kind of how I got into it and stayed in it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite fashion designers?
Fashion designers, I would have to say Chanel. Coco Chanel probably is a great designer. I went to New York Fashion Week this past time, and I went to see, she's a small designer, she's just getting started, but Page 17, we actually went to South Carolina State together is how I met her. So I was able to see her put some designs out on the runway, and she actually designed my dress. I competed in Miss South Carolina USA this past time, and she designed my evening gown. So that was really awesome. Yep.
If we were to go in your closet, I guess what would we see?
Well, I would say my sense of style is pretty much who I am. So relaxed. My favorite, I guess, attribute about myself is my shoulders here, my clavicle. So I like the whole trend of the off the shoulders or the peep shoulders. So you'll see a lot of that. A lot of colors too. I love colors.
Cool.
Yes. It goes so fast. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ashton, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a cheerleader for my high school. My dream has always been to be a model, and I had scoliosis surgery in January of 2016. So that's kind of what pushes me to, live my dream as a model. I want to inspire others with my story. It's made me who I am today. So, yeah.
So, what is the spring trend that you see that you really are into?
Probably floral. Love flowers. Yeah.
If we were to go into your closet, what would we see or what would it tell us about you?
Probably see a lot of black. Yeah, I would say. My style would be considered bold, I guess, edgy a little bit.
And what social media platforms do you like?
Instagram's my favorite. Yeah.
When you think about fashion designers and brands and styles, who is somebody that you really look up to and try to emulate in your own day-to-day?
I can think of one model. Her name's Martha Hunt. She's a Victoria's Secret model. She had the same back surgery that I did, so she inspires me in many ways.
Of course. How do you feel like you could represent the brand at Criminal Fashion Week should you be chosen or selected as the top model?
I wouldn't let anything stop me. I want this more than anything. I just want to inspire others to, do whatever they need to achieve their dreams and don't let anything stop them.
How did you first get into modeling?
I'm not really experienced, but I've done a few local shows here and there for I've done a show for Carolina Bride and Groom. It's a prom and pageant shop. But other than that, I just kind of jumped into it, started doing photo shoots with a family friend, and I just really enjoy it.
If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. Sassy would be one of them. Headstrong and determined.
Cool. Do you think that a sense of style is something that you're born with or something that can be taught?
I think it can be taught. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just, you express who you are through your style. So,
That's it.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Ava Grayson Granger.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am 16 years old and I'm an honor student at Latta High School. I am currently number 2 in my class, and during my free time I enjoy taking care of animals on my family farm. I travel a lot. I have a thrill-seeking bucket list that I like to add to as I travel. I also have been a model and actress since age 8.
Great. Cool. What's on your bucket list that we might not expect?
Well, currently I'm trying to find a roller coaster or thrill-seeking activity in every state in the United States, because one goal I have for myself is to travel to every state in the United States.
And what's one state that really is at the top of the list?
In New Jersey, there is a roller coaster called the Kamikaze, and it is nothing but this huge drop. So you go all the way. We can't remember exactly the footage, but it's just literally straight up and then straight down. And I have a little bit of a fear of those kind of roller coasters, so I want to overcome that fear by riding it.
Who would you say is your fashion icon?
I love Rachel Zoe. Her styling has always stood out to me, and she always finds a really solid look that she's going for, and she does a really good job of pulling it off. So I always refer to her for fashion inspiration.
And what's one spring trend that you're seeing in our area that you really like?
I love off-the-shoulder tops. And it might not be, it is trendy.
Yeah.
It is. I love that look.
Great.
So if we were to catch you on a Saturday in downtown Greenville, what would be your look?
What would be my look? Let's see. I think it would depend on the temperature and what mood I was in that day. But if we're going with the off-the-shoulder top, I say I would do an off-the-shoulder top, ripped jeans, and a simple sandal.
Great. And tell me a little bit about what social media platforms you like.
I'm a big fan of Instagram. I use that most out of all of my social media handles. I feel like that's where most of people my age tend to radiate and tend to do most of their managing. So I feel like that's where I can reach the widest audience.
How do you feel that you would be a great representation to help build the brand of Greenville Fashion Week should you be selected as the top model?
Like I said, I have a lot of experience in modeling, so I feel like I'll be able to add that to the table, but also through social media and things like that, I'll be able to promote the brand and the image that we're going for here.
What led you to get into modeling and acting?
I actually did a photo shoot with Josh Norris when I was 8 years old, and immediately he said, you really should look into signing with a modeling agency or looking for some work, and since then I've been hooked.
So tell us a little bit about, or name 3 things that would describe yourself.
Ooh, I always just like this question. I would say that I'm very bubbly, that I am ambitious, and adventure-seeking or thrill-seeking.
Do you think style is something that you're born with or that's taught?
I think it's absolutely something that you're born with. I think it's something that from a young age, you learn what you like and what you don't like. Yeah, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
I'm Katie Hall.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am from Kentucky, and I go to school here in Anderson, South Carolina. Love my school. I'm a triple education major, so I'm majoring in elementary ed, early childhood ed, and learning disabilities. So hopefully that'll secure me a job out of school. But I eventually want to go into educational policy and work in laws and writing curriculum for schools.
What inspired you to try out for and get involved with Greenville Fashion Week?
Well, I love Greenville. I love the upstate. I never knew that I would love being out of my small town. And being able to be a part of such a big community is awesome to me because I'm not used to a lot of buildings and a lot of concrete, but I've been in the modeling industry for about 5 years now. And so being able to just be able to part in the community and be in the modeling industry was really a benefit to me.
What is your favorite job that you booked or your favorite modeling experience that you had?
Well, I actually got to go to Party City, and they made me a couple things, but my favorite costume that I wore was Day of the Dead, and so they actually painted my face full out, and it was really cool, but it was so weird to see myself. I had a wig on and all that. It was really fun.
So if we were to look at your closet, what's like a dominating factor of items that we'd see in there?
Probably color. I love bright colors. I'm a true Southern girl. I love to wear bright. I think it's happy and fun, and that's probably the main thing that you see.
Is there a fashion designer or model or brand that you really look up to and try and emulate?
I think somebody that I really look up to is Ashley Graham because she hasn't let her body define her. And I think, I feel like I'm not stick thin, but I'm not a plus size. And I feel like I have to really work hard to fit that mold. But if you look up to her, she's great with just being herself. And I think that's what's most inspiring.
How do you feel like you could represent and help to grow the brand of Greenville Fashion Week should you be selected as the top model?
Well, I think social media is just the biggest thing you can do, but I also do a lot with designing websites and being able to promote that on a national platform. My personal website is actually in 10 countries, and I think being able to use that coding to help with the hashtags and the branding, it really makes that advertisement grow and can be more than just a national, it can be an international event.
So you coded the website yourself?
Yeah, well, you can use formats of the website that they give you in the template, but I was an EA game tester back in the day, so I did learn a little bit about that. Yeah, I know. I used to live in California, so I actually got a little bit of that experience there.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good just out of town, so.
Oh, that was quick. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
How are you guys?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Emma Stansel. I just recently moved to Powdersville a couple years ago to better education. And I ran track for a couple years and didn't enjoy it, and I always wanted to model. So I signed up for Millie Lewis, and I did that at the end of 8th grade, and did that my freshman year. Then I got braces, so I couldn't do it. And so then I just recently took the last course, and so now I hope to get a little assisting job there.
Great.
So yeah,
Great. How would you describe your personal style?
my personal style.
Yeah.
Um,
You're not an all black for real fashion. Yeah.
I don't know. I like to just always change it up. I never want to wear the same thing. I always like to take outfits and switch them around and make new outfits out of the same clothes. You know, wear one shirt and then wear it this way, then that way. I like crop tops. I like classy stuff, but I like having little edge to things. Not crazy, but but yeah.
If there was one makeup product that you couldn't live without, what would it be?
Couldn't live without mascara because I have really short eyelashes, so I look like my brother when I don't wear mascara.
And what's one of your fashion icons?
Okay,
Designer, model.
I really okay. Can I say two?
Sure.
I really love Josephine Scriver and Jasmine Tooks.
Okay.
I love how they have the yoga I guess I don't know if it's connected with Victoria's Secret, but they have this whole page of cool workouts and stuff, and they just
I think I know who you're talking about.
yeah, and it's really cool because it's just really inspirational. I love them so much, and it's cool how they're best friends because I didn't know that. I liked them individually, and then I found out oh my gosh, these people are best friends. It's so cool.
What's your favorite social media platform?
Instagram.
When you think about being an ambassador for Greenville Fashion Week, what do you think sets you apart from the other models? What would make you great at this job?
I feel I don't know, I'm not afraid to go out there, I'll talk to anyone, I'll wear anything, I'll do anything with crazy makeup, crazy hair. I'm down for anything. I just think it's so much fun,
If
never
you
get
could
tired of it.
attend any fashion events, anywhere, which one would it be?
Oh man. Either Victoria's Secret or Tommy. Definitely. Because he's so cool. I think he's so cool. And the Victoria's Secret just because all the artists that are there. I like that aspect of it and I love the models. So
Well, that's it.
okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Lena.
Oh,
I'm Sarah.
hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mine too.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I was born and raised in Niceville, Florida, which is located in Destin. It's on the Panhandle. So born and raised there for 20 years, moved out to Atlanta. I grew into modeling right around 17. Wasn't really, I was more focused in high school though. And then right around 18 when I graduated, I won my first fashion show. And then that exposed me to magazine covers here and there, and then photo shoots, and then exposed me to walk for other fashion shows and for Christian Siriano. And then I came into Atlanta, got signed with Factor, and now it's they're bought out by MP Management, so now they're worldwide, which is great. So, but then I has just been working with them, and then had some really cool opportunities, being on the Apple commercial with The Rock. And then I just been working here and there. And now I am a Tomahawk girl for the Atlanta Braves. So chop on. Yeah.
Do you live in Greenville or you still in Atlanta and commute?
So I have my residencies is in Destin, Florida, because my parents moved to Destin. So I said, why don't I just travel around and just discover me and just do more modeling? And, you know, I kind of just took off away from college and just wanted to discover myself. And I love modeling, so I would drive here or drive anywhere, fly anywhere just to, you know, model, because it gives me a good feeling. So I just like doing it.
So when you think about being an ambassador for Greenville Fashion Week and the press and the interviews and all of that, how would you get here on a regular basis?
Driving. I traded my Jeep in for a new car, so it has 40 miles to the gallon. So, yeah, it's, so I just, you know, I don't mind the drive or anything. Like, I will get here on time. I'm more dedicated to it. So, I mean, I took off some of my home games, Atlanta Brave games, for this. So, just because I know that fashion's more into the spring and fall, and then for the summer, I can just, you know, work at the Atlanta Braves and, you know, be a little tomahawk girl. But other than that, I do like runways.
So what's your favorite spring trend?
My favorite spring trend. I know the trend now is red, so I always follow up and see what the color is in now. So if it's red, I'm going to be wearing red all year long until they say, okay, different color, or, you know, or a different type of shoe, or, you know, snakeskin boots were in like fall. So, you know, so, but I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Well, it's nice meeting you all. Bye.
Fell down
Oh,
the hill. And you made me climb up the other. I'm just kidding. Well, I fell because I had to hang on to the rail, so.
we didn't see that, so it's fine. So tell us what it is.
I'm Mary Alice Williams. I'm from Belton, South Carolina. Not many people know where that's at, but it's a small little country town. I went to BHP High School, Belton Honeypath. I currently go to USC, Columbia, so sorry Clemson fans. I hate to say that around here because it's like Clemson all around, but I'm an exercise science major. Hopefully occupational therapy is in my future. Hopefully if I can get past calculus. I'm 19, going on 20. This is my birth month. So, yeah.
What's your favorite thing about fashion?
My favorite thing, I love how you can just express yourself, your mood, whether you're going business, casual, like how serious you want to be, and how you can express yourself through that.
And tell us a little bit about your favorite social media platform.
My favorite social media platform? After the Snapchat update, I'm gonna have to say Instagram. It's really cool to have like the videos and also the filters. And of course the pictures and all of that. So I think it's a really cool way to express yourself. And
If we were to go and look in your closet, what would we see?
probably a lot of t-shirts and leggings because as a college student, that's all I wear throughout the week. And then also a few USC baseball t-shirts because my brother plays on their team. So I'm there every weekend at the stadium. So that's where I'll be.
If you're getting ready for like a night out or an event, how would you describe your style?
I would like to say trendy, hopefully. I like to stay on trends, maybe edgy. It just really depends on what I'm going for. If I'm going out on a date, maybe it would be like a girly outfit, like floral. But if it's like going out with my girls, maybe like a leather jacket, something sleek like that.
And let's see,
What's a fashion accessory that you can't live without?
Recently, I've been into my leather jacket. Like during the weekends and when we're going to a baseball game, I'll wear like my brother's t-shirt and then like a leather jacket just to kind of like dress it up a little bit and like some cool like little sneakers. So
That sounds very tasty.
very casual.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
name is Maddie Sloan.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lyman, South Carolina, which is on the Spartanburg side.
Awesome. So tell us about yourself.
I'm 19 years old, and I'm currently at Spartanburg Community College doing my prerequisites to get into the radiology program, which then if I were to get into the radiology program, I will continue my education and go into ultrasound tech and hopefully work at a hospital.
What is one of your favorite spring trends?
I really love the romper look. I got one from Dillard's the other day, and it had like the little skirt that goes on the back of it. It's like the romper with the shorts and then the skirt. It was really cute.
What's the fashion trend that you just hate?
Don't like the whole velvet. The crushed velvet stuff. That's
Just the way it looks, the way it looks.
well, and I don't necessarily hate it because some people can really pull it off. Like they really can. But for me, it doesn't flatter me.
So what's one of your favorite fashion icons? Model, designer, blogger?
I would have to say my favorite designer would be Sherry Hill. All of my prom dresses and pageant dresses and stuff all came from her. I just love her unique look, how she just takes something small, like my junior prom dress was like an apple green color. You don't really see people wear green very often, especially like a bright green, and I just love how she's so unique and different.
What would make you a great ambassador for Greenville Fashion Week?
I feel like I hold the morals and values of, being kind to everyone and, expressing my personal best and, just being positive and I feel like I'm a very likable person. I try to be nice to everybody, and I feel like that would make me stand out.
And what's your favorite social media platform?
Can you elaborate on that one?
Instagram, Snapchat.
Okay. Mine personally is Instagram. I love how they have the little Instagram story where you can pop up and see what people are doing, and then you can connect with people. Like my aunt, she just moved to Washington State, and so that's kind of a nice way to see oh well, this is what she's doing today and that kind of stuff. I feel like it's a great way to connect with people, and also if you were to have a business, you can promote your business on there too.
If you could walk in any fashion then, other than ours, of course, which one would it be?
I'd love to walk in the Sherry Hill line for fashion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
Good morning, how are y'all?
Melissa. Sarah.
Elizabeth.
Melissa, nice to meet you. Melissa, nice to meet y'all.
So tell us your name and a little bit about yourself, please.
Sure. My name is Melissa Turbeville. I'm originally from Conway, South Carolina, which is close to Myrtle Beach, and I've been in Greenville for about 2 years now. So I'm out of college. I graduated from Coastal Carolina University, and I'm currently a sales rep for Cengage. So it's a textbook technology company. So that incline, sorry, out of breath. So I go around to different universities and work with professors and sell textbooks and technology, and I love it. So yeah.
So what is your favorite thing about fashion?
Fashion? I think fashion embodies who you are on the inside. So you're able to represent, you're able to show who you are, your confidence on the inside outward. So, your style, if you're feeling sassy that day, if you're wanting more of a casual look, you're able to represent how you feel on the inside by what you wear and choose on the outside.
If we were to look in your closet, what is one of your favorite pieces that we see?
I love black. I mean, this is what we have to wear. But I think it's just, I have this really pretty, very well-fitting black dress, that every woman needs in her closet, a perfect little black dress. And it's great because I can make it more professional with a blazer, or I can dress it down with some little flats. So I think that's probably my go-to. It's a Banana Republic, so it's nothing too fancy, but it just fits great, and I feel confident in it, and I love it.
Tell us about a fashion trend that you love and one that you hate.
Ooh, okay. Fashion trend that I love would probably be, this is a tough one. My favorite fashion trend is just this classic preppy kind of Draper James. If you're familiar with Reese Witherspoon, I was actually watching her movie last night, Home Again. So I love just the simple, I'm from the South, so I love just classic, pastels, lace, things like that. Just very feminine fashion trends. And then one I don't like, that's tough because I think that it depends on who you are. I think if you like it, if you rock it, then it doesn't matter. But personally for me, I'm not into like the really like distressed, heavy, like, I don't know, kind of urban kind of look, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But yeah.
Who's your favorite fashion icon?
Fashion icon. Probably have to bring it back again to Reese Witherspoon just because she has her own line and she's so talented in so many areas, not only as an actress, but, staying true to her roots, naming her brand after her grandparents, Draper James. I think it's just, she embodies who she is and she owns it. And I think that's very inspiring.
Thank you so much. I'm going to remember text salespeople. I would love to stay in touch with you.
Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hello. How are you doing today?
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a junior at Gentleman High School in Greenville. I play varsity soccer and I ride horses competitively. I'm in 3 National Honor Society clubs at school, and I really like to travel, and my favorite place I've been is Kenya. That was fun.
So tell us a little bit about your personal style. If we were looking in your closet, what would we see?
If you were to look in my closet, I guess I'd say Forever 21 would be my closet. I like to dress up. I like when I go to school, and I think kind of just like your average teenager, I guess.
So who's your favorite fashion icon?
I really like Rihanna because I think she goes out of like things that you might look down upon or like not, oh, that's not really normal, but she makes it look great, whatever she wears, and it's different, and I like that. It's very out there.
What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself?
I would say I'm mature, I'm kind, and I'm athletic.
And what are your favorite or is your favorite social media platform?
I like Instagram the best. I also like Snapchat.
What is a fashion accessory that you can't live without?
Ooh, that's hard. I think earrings. I really like my hoop earrings.
Is there a fashion trend right now that you just hate and can't stand, don't know why it's popular?
I don't like ripped jeans that are holes like all the way down your pants. I do not like that trend.
So tell us a little bit about horseback riding. What do you love about riding horses?
So I started riding when I was 5 years old, and I feel like that's just an outlet for me. I don't think about anything else. The only thing I think about is just enjoying it and having fun, and I'm not stressed. It's a stress reliever. I really like doing that.
If you could walk in any show, which one would it be?
I think the Victoria's Secret fashion show, just because that one, it's like they look like they're having so much fun, and their outfits are always different and unique, and each model gets to show themselves like individually and posing or how they walk. They're individuals, and I like that.
What would make you a great ambassador for Greenville Fashion Week?
I think I'd be a good ambassador because I'm not just a model, I'm like a well-rounded person in the community.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Meredith Glass. I'm 17. I'm a junior at Jailman. I see myself as a rather optimistic person, I guess. It's just a fun fact. I try to live every day to do something to help someone or just to see something in a different way. Just feel like it really improves a person's quality of life. So that's kind of what I'm about. So.
How did you get into modeling?
I started modeling 4 years ago. I was a dancer since I was 4 until about 14, 15, and I decided to start doing something else, so I thought modeling might be a good alternative. Maybe use my height to my advantage. That's what my mom liked to say.
So if we were to look in your closet, what would we see?
Oh, okay. So my style is very boho, hippie, like West Coast centered. So I love shopping at places like some Urban Outfitters and like Free People. I just love really flowy clothes. Like a West Coast style. I have a lot of family out there. I spend a lot of time out there in the summer just visiting, so I've adapted to their like style out there and I really like it. So
What
yeah.
does fashion mean to you?
What does fashion mean to me? Fashion to me is something that helps you describe yourself and helps you to stand out from other people. A lot of people have told me the way I dress, or I've seen this in other people too, can show like my personality. So I think fashion helps you to show your personality, and you see people wearing all the same things as everyone else, and I really don't like that. I feel like if everyone's just a clone of each other, how are you ever going to be different or show that you're different from others? So I would say fashion is the best way to describe yourself as a person, because just do your own thing. You don't have to wear what everyone else is wearing.
Who's a celebrity whose style you really admire?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I haven't really.
Model where Brandon said 3 people.
Um,
When you try to.
Or anybody you care about?
This might sound like kind of typical, but I really like Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner style. I really like Kylie's style, but I haven't really, I've looked at models more, I guess, so I haven't really looked after like an actor or actress. Many celebrities, just like websites where I see a model style, like, oh, I don't like your style.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you guys.
What's your name again?
Sarah
Last name?
Thompson.
Perfect. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am originally from Illinois, actually. I moved here when I was 10, and I have lived here, so I've lived here for 10 years now. I'm 20. I went to Southside Christian, so I started there in 5th grade and graduated from there, and now I'm at Anderson University, and I am a nursing student there. I actually just got into the program 2 days ago, so that's very exciting. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your favorite social media platform.
Ooh, just kind of which one I use the most.
Yes.
I definitely use Instagram the most, probably. I like it because I can connect with other people through it, so I can keep up with my friends from Illinois or from high school and now at college. So yeah, that's probably definitely the one I use the most. I don't know if I post on it a ton, but I love to keep up with people through that. So yeah.
As a model, what do you feel like is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength. I've been told I have a very welcoming persona and a nice smile that can brighten up a room. So I think I can use that to my advantage in a way. So
How would you describe your personal style?
my personal style. I like to get dressed up. I like to get fancy. We just had our formal at school the other week, and that was so fun for me. But otherwise, I'm definitely more about comfort. So a leggings and some nice t-shirt or something like that is definitely something that is a go-to for me. But I do enjoy like a sweater or long necklaces. I love that kind of stuff. So yeah.
So thinking about spring trends, we talk about clothes. What's one spring trend that you don't like, that you would never wear?
I would not wear. Ooh, that's a tough one. Is there one that's like popular right now? Or
Yeah.
okay. I don't know if this is technically spring. I've never been a big fan of like Jack Rogers sandals. They just never looked good on me. So I would never wear those. That's something I
Bold statement.
Who's your favorite fashion icon?
I love Carly Kloss. I love her style, and I also just love her outlook on life and what she's doing with girls. And I followed her on social media for a long time, and I think that's so cool how she does modeling and fashion, but then she also has this other career side of her that you see, and I think she just kind of embodies that really well. So.
And we're about to do. Perfect timing. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello.
I'm Sierra.
And what's your first last name again?
Sierra Heist.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Sierra. I'm 16 years old. I live in Anderson. My family's German, so we frequently travel a lot. I love traveling, so.
What part of Germany?
Stuttgart.
Oh, cool.
Love it. It's good food. Really good food.
German is
So you bilingual, you speak both.
I'm trying to learn German. It's really hard though. My dad tries to speak it with me. Well, he knows German, but I mess up a lot.
So tell us about your personal style.
I would say that I have more of like a sporty style, so I like to wear like tennis shoes and leggings, and I mean I go to the gym a lot, so it's kind of what I wear.
How did you get involved with modeling and Greenville Fashion Week?
Well, I started modeling when I was about 13 at Millie Lewis, and then I took a break because I had braces, and now I heard of Greenville Fashion Week through Miss Barbara, and so Miss Barbara, she was like, you have to do it, you have to do it. I was like, okay, sounds like fun.
Cool. So tell us a little about, if we looked in your closet, would we like the outfits that you have in there, or are there some pieces that you know that you want to get rid of that you're just holding on to?
I think I do have some items like that. I do hold on to things. I could be like hoarders, but not really. I have a lot of leggings, like sports and stuff, but then I also have a lot of dresses. So it's all or nothing for me.
Is there a fashion trend you just can't stand?
Not really. I think everybody expresses themselves differently. So
Is there a fashion item that you can't live without?
probably my Apple Watch. I love that thing.
What social media platform do you use the most, would you say?
Probably Tumblr.
Oh, really?
I love
Go
Tumblr.
on. Okay.
And Tumblr, I feel sometimes I get rid of social media just because it's good for you. Just sometimes it is. But Tumblr, there's a lot of ideas on there. Also Pinterest, love Pinterest. Cooking, I like cooking.
So if you had to go into a fashion event that wasn't ours, what would your favorite one be?
Fashion event, New York Fashion Week, definitely. There are so many designers out there in New York, and just seeing all the street style photos is so cool. I would love to go to New York.
Who's a fashion icon that you look up to?
Probably Elsa Hosk. She's not a designer, but she's a model, and she really goes for like the 80s, vibe. She dresses a lot like 80s people, how they did. So that's really, I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Tell us your name first and last and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Sonia Malden. I was born and raised in Greenville, went to Wren High School, and I'm now in school for accounting. Yeah.
So tell us about your personal style and fashion.
I do like the West Coast a lot. I look up to Kylie Jenner. I like how she can go from blazer, just chic look, from that to like the big poofy jackets with the print pants. I just love that type of style, and I love swimwear as well.
So tell us about your favorite modeling job that you had so far.
There'll have to be the Model of the Year competition for Millie Lewis. It was in 2015 where I was Model of the Year. That was actually my first competition, so that was my favorite.
How did you get into modeling?
I started when I was 17. My hairstylist asked me if I wanted to be in a hair magazine, and I was like, okay, sure, no problem. And then I loved it from there, and then I began going to Millie Lewis and started taking classes.
What are you hoping to gain from Greenville Fashion?
Exposure. I love the experience as well. I did do Charleston Fashion Week and Charlotte Scene too. And I love to get to know more of the Greenville designers and see how big Greenville can actually be, because they are growing.
What's your favorite social media platform?
Instagram, by far.
Is there a particular celebrity or artist or brand or model that you look up to in terms of style and fashion?
I do love Kendall Jenner, and I love Rihanna as well, because she is so diverse as well. As far as brands, I like Chanel a lot, and their magazines too. I think those are about it.
What's a risky fashion trend that like you would love to try but you're still on the fence about?
That's a great question.
Or what's the boldest thing you wear on a regular basis?
I have to say anything with print, because it's hard to match print, especially print with print. I can do print with like a solid color, like a cheetah print with red pants or something like that. That's pretty bold for me. I like to stay solid and safe, but prints are a challenge.
High heels or flats?
High heels, definitely.
What do you feel is the biggest strength you have as a model?
Print, by far.
No, sorry. As a model, what do you feel like is your biggest strength?
I would say my model walk, my runway walk.
And what else?
Well, what would make you a great ambassador for Greenville Fashion Week? So if you're doing press and radio interviews and kind of promoting our inaugural year, what makes you uniquely qualified to do that?
Well, in college, I have took personal speaking, so I am good with speaking in front of people and off the hat questions as well. I'm a good communicator with people. I feel like I can be open with anyone. I'm a pretty happy person, very outgoing as well. So I feel like that would be a great opportunity for you guys as well.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Summer Bruce. I am second year in college. I'm going for psychology. I ride horses for a living. I've done it for about 12 years now.
You need to be one of them bosses, just because I've heard about the bosses.
Really? I have to meet him. This is my first fashion show ever. I've never really modeled or anything before. I was just told to do it by somebody that walked into my work, so kind of excited to see what this is all about.
Great. So tell us about your personal style.
I don't really know, honestly. I have a bunch of different looks I like to do. Like I'll have to go to the barn, I'll be in blue jeans, boots, and like a t-shirt, or I'll dress up and I'll wear like a cute little sundress or something. I'm not one to wear a lot of makeup, so I kind of am new to makeup too. I usually just wear like a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, so I'm kind of like all over the place with that. My tattoos? I got this one for my grandma. This one was kind of a birthday present. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And me and my best friend, we met through horses, and we've always liked horses together, so we got matching tattoos together. Kind of like a thing we wanted to do.
So, what do you feel you would like to accomplish as a model?
I just want to present what fashion is, and I want to present what people have to make and just show what they're all about, I guess.
And tell us a little bit about what's in your closet. If we were to look in your closet and you had 5 seconds to pull out your go-to outfit, what would that be?
Leggings and a cute top. Probably some flats as well, like either tennis shoes or cute boots would be what I would go to automatically. not sure. I'm all over the place with that one as well.
Like, do you have a favorite celebrity or designer or model?
Celebrity would be like Jennifer Lawrence. She does what she likes, and I like how her style is a lot of times, especially when she's out walking the red carpet and everything.
What's a piece of clothing that you feel like every woman should have in her closet?
Tank tops. Honestly, tank tops.
And what's your favorite social media platform?
Probably Instagram. You get to present who you are on Instagram, present what you do. You get to show what you like to do and everything on that.
What are 3 words that you would describe yourself as?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I think I'm very quirky. I can be very nice and smiley-ish, I guess. I smile all the time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How are you guys today? Good, I'm great. Glad to be here.
Tell us your name and a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Tori Sloan, and I'm a broadcast journalism major at the University of South Carolina. So I'm already reporting right now. That's my dream job. So I'm just been so excited to be getting involved with that.
Great. How did you get into modeling?
Well, I actually did Charleston Fashion Week last year, and that was absolutely so fun. So when I found out that Greenville was having a fashion week, I was so excited because I'm here from Greenville. So even though I'm at school in Columbia, I was glad to come back and get involved with it.
Tell us a little bit about your favorite social media platform.
I love Instagram. That's my favorite. I just love how you can show videos, pictures, anything like that. And I just use it the most. I mean, I have Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat, but I just always go to Instagram.
What's your favorite overall look on a day-to-day?
For me, well, I love just a natural look, and right now I'm kind of on the middle part kick, so I've been doing that. And Kendall Jenner, I always look up to her because I think she's just absolutely stunning. So I've been trying to do the middle part like she does, and that's been my new trend.
So if we were to look at your wardrobe, what would be a large percentage of your clothing?
You would definitely see a lot of pink. I love to wear pink. I think pink and black are my 2 colors that I wear the most. And then I just love pops of color. I love unique designs and everything. But of course at school, you know, I'm wearing my sweatshirts and my leggings every day just to stay comfortable.
What is a clothing trend that you love and one that you hate right now?
Well, Kim Kardashian has been wearing these tight spandex, and I think she's starting a trend with that. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's really concerning me because I just do not like that, and I'm hoping that it doesn't start. And then what I love is, I guess the tight dresses that are just so like the soft ones that go down past your knee. I think that's a really cool look to wear with pumps. So I'm trying to look right now for something like that to fit my body style.
So reporting, would you rather do sports, news, what area would you prefer?
Right. I'm going back and forth right now. I haven't figured that out. I'm kind of doing a little bit of everything. So I've already done weather. I've done a little bit of sports. That's why I'm least comfortable with sports. I need to learn a little more about that before I can feel really comfortable with sports. So right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind and just get experience in all different areas.
Great.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad I got to meet you guys today. Bye-bye.
My name is Virginia Nasir. I am from Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina. I recently moved to Atlanta to pursue my modeling career. I currently work as a clerk at a company called CR Bard. We ship medical supplies to different hospitals and everything. I enjoy working out, shopping, traveling, and spending time with my family.
Great. So if we were to look in your closet, what would we see? Any kind of trend or a certain color?
I love crop tops. I wear a lot of crop tops. So I know you see a lot of crop tops, and I love high-waisted jeans. I love the way the style and the way they fit. So yeah, that'll pretty much be the main things you'll find.
Is there a designer or a brand or celebrity whose style you just love and try to emulate?
Not really. No, not really. I try to be different, and I just try to. I'm just like a simple, plain Jane type of dresser, so I just kind of just go with the flow. So no, I really don't have anyone that I.
What's your favorite modeling project that you've been a part of?
My favorite modeling project. I was in an ad for Nairobi Hair Products. I'm still featured in Sheen Magazine for their ads, for a print ad with them. So I think that was pretty good for me.
And then tell us a little bit about what your favorite social media platform is.
Social media, I would say Facebook, because it's a variety. I have my friends, my family, people I went to school with, or people who I can reconnect with. So that's kind of why I think I go with Facebook. Yeah, I think I like Facebook.
What is a fashion item or accessory that you cannot live without?
Fashion item or accessory. I guess my heels. I love heels. So I love different shoes. So I guess I would say my heels.
So heels over flats.
Yes, definitely.
Tell us about a fashion trend that you love and a fashion trend that you hate.
Let's see. A fashion trend that I love. A fashion trend that I love would be I'm a big fan of the booties, the booties shoes. I love those. One fashion trend I don't like would be, I'm not a fan of the fanny packs. I don't really care for it too much. So,
Yeah, not a flat right now.
no, it's not.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.